close to 3 hours yesterday. What were kind of the vibes in that practice?
I mean, I just feel like we just still have so much room to grow and get better. So it didn't feel like 3 hours, that's for sure. It went by a whole lot quicker. We got to compete a little bit and just kind of have some juice in the gym. So it's always fun. You can get on the floor with your guys.
Was there any difference in like the tone of it, either from the coaches or the players, or was it just kind of 3 hours of kind of the same thing you guys have been doing from an energy standpoint, I guess?
Yeah, it's kind of the same stuff. I mean, some drills stretched out just because we were competing with each other and just trying to grow and get better. But it's kind of the same stuff. We were just working on us, trying to tweak some stuff and just get better and be the best team possible.
Do you remember one like that from last season, or was this the longest of your tenure here?
We definitely had some long ones last year. During the season, we were battling with some injuries, so it kind of the workload lightened up a little bit. But no, we definitely had some long ones last year too.
What does kind of like a practice look like, especially one like that? Can you kind of take us through the step-by-step without giving away any secrets?
Yeah, I mean, just go through with shots, going like work on our offense, defense. It's nothing really crazy. We just kind of stick to the fundamentals. I mean, we do a lot of good on good, and then we have a great scout team to get us ramped up for the game coming up. But nothing really crazy. There's no secret to it or anything like that. We just come in and try to get better.
Is there anything Coach Pope is really like hammering on right now?
We're working on protecting the ball right now a whole lot, and making plays for teammates, trying to get our assist to turnover ratio as high as it can be. But like I said, that's nothing new. It's been one of our principles all summer long. So we're just extra emphasis on it.
What can you tell us about Tennessee Tech?
Well, they're a good team. I mean, we always say that our next game is always our biggest game, and that's what we're all trying to lead into and buy into, because it is the truth. And once you play those games, you kind of realize that they're coached by a great coach. They have they're very skilled, especially on the perimeter. So we'll have to go in, do what we do, and come out with a win.
What you mentioned the scout team earlier. Just we got to see some of that at the open practice a few weeks ago. Just how important are those guys to what you guys are doing in practice and carrying that over to games?
Yeah, it's huge. I think it's such a big part, because I mean they have to go through 30+ teams and know what they do just as much as what we do. So they should get a ton of credit, because they do so much for us. I mean, we know what's coming before we even get out there. I mean, they go through their film and try to pick up this and that, and then give us a first look in practice before it's actually in the game. So it's big time. It's an advantage for sure.
There's some size on that scout team too? Is that how crucial is that, to be able to go up against guys with maybe some length and physicality that are closer to what you're seeing in games?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have some ballers in the scout team. 3 GAs, Walker, and guys like that. So yeah, they're good players. So there's no scout team per se.
What does Thanksgiving week look like for you guys?
We play Wednesday. Me personally, I'm right back with my family after the game. I have Thanksgiving lunch or Thanksgiving meal, and then we'll get back for practice on Friday, and then get focused on our next game.
Do you have a favorite Thanksgiving side?
Probably macaroni. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them, but macaroni probably.
Are you a turkey guy?
Ham. I think I'm ham. Yeah.
How did it feel to have a couple fall in from deep in the last game? Maybe give you a little bit more confidence moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's always good when it goes through the hoop, you know. Then just trying to get back in the feel of things, and stuff like that. So whenever you see a shot or two go in, it definitely helps.
After a game like Michigan State, then you play an opponent where you kind of just run them out of the gym. Do you all talk about like kind of balancing the lineup and getting too high versus one like that, versus staying too low coming off a loss or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like that's a battle we fight. I mean, even in life in general, but in basketball for sure. I mean, you go off a huge win and you can't get your head too high, because you come back next week and things don't go the same, and then you get blown out and this or that happens, and then you can't get too low. You got to stay level-headed, whether or not things are going good or things are going bad.
Was last season, obviously you had a lot of big non-conference games, but kind of the gauntlet you guys went through during the SEC season, was that kind of a teaching moment for you in that regard of basically what you just said about every 2 or 3 days it's going to be something different, so you might as well move on?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, last year it was a gauntlet in the SEC. I mean, every game we were playing a top 15 team. And then going on the road in the SEC is no joke too. So, yeah, it was huge for us, and I just think that's what this non-conference schedule is going to do for us. We'll kind of have a taste of it before we get to the SEC play, so that'll be good for us and help us in the end.
How obviously you start the first game and then have the ankle injury there pretty early. Just how demoralizing, I guess, was that to be out there at the beginning and then have to kind of sit out for a little while after that?
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of it. You never know what's going to happen. So just going out there and kind of enjoying it and take it all in, playing as hard as you can. And now it's just been working to get back 100% and get my ankle right. And our trainer is the best in the business. I mean, he's spent so many hours with me. I mean, the recovery process, I was no joke with him more than anybody else. I mean, he didn't probably see his kids for like 2 weeks, and he goes through different kind of injuries and different kind of things all year. So, I mean, a major props to him because he helped me big time.
Are you talking about B Wells?
Yeah, B Wells.
Did you really tell him at halftime of that game coming out that you'd be good to go in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I could run, but then whenever I kind of sat, then it started swelling up and it got stiff. So I mean, I was just trying to keep hopping around and stuff like that. But I would have given it a try for sure.
You feel 100% now?
Yeah, I feel back. I feel back for sure. Just kind of getting my foot speed and stuff back. But no, I feel great.
Last year before the Louisville game, one players that wrote letters to you guys, John Belfry, was the letter you read for the video we did. What's your connection to John the other just two Eastern Kentucky guys?
Yeah, I mean, heard many stories about him, and what he's doing there is really good. So I mean, you know, they'll be a well-coached team. I mean, they'll know what's going on. They'll come in with an agenda to win. So, like I said, our next game is our biggest game, and we got to go in with that mentality.
How much pride do you take in being from Eastern Kentucky and wearing the blue and white?
Yeah, a whole lot. I mean, it's every Kentucky kid's dream to do it and be able to kind of take Eastern Kentucky on the journey and the ride with me. It's really cool. So it definitely means a lot.
You mentioned you say your identity is on the footwork and how comfortable you're getting on it.
I mean, I'm getting really comfortable coming off the bench. I think I always it's not always one thing that I do. It's in many games I came off the bench and then or either score some points, make some threes, or make some good assists. I always rebound the ball a little bit. So yeah, I think in my part when I come in, I feel really comfortable out there, really playing with our guards and other bigs. So I think something I do is it's not bad from now, but I think I can be even better for this team, and I'll be better because I really get better each day. I learn new things every day, and I think I'll be a really good part of this team.
Is there anything Coach Pope has kind of pinpointed as like one or two things that he specifically wants you to be working on right now?
Right now, I'm as a big. I always want to rim run. That's where the easy points came from, and that's where I make good spacing for my teammates because they have to cover me in the paint. So. Right now, it's definitely when I rebound the ball or when we rebound the ball, I'm rim running as fast as possible to get that ball. That's something we were working on these last a week or so. So yeah, that's something I think I got better, especially last practice.
He said after Friday's game, I guess, that he was going to make your own.
Yeah. I did run my 50s with coaches, and from after these 50s, there it wasn't a single time that I didn't run to rim. So I think it worked.
But where do you feel like you've come along farthest maybe from when you first got here to right now, 6 games in?
Well, I mean, definitely, I feel really even more confident in my shot than before I was here. But definitely, I think they really upgraded my defense. I think I've back home I wasn't really like paying attention to defense, and even when I play, I wasn't really confident in it. But now, I feel like, especially when I switch a guard or everyone, I feel like one-on-one, no one can really score on me. I feel really good laterally. I feel really good using my chest and yeah, I think they really upgraded my defense, but it's not even near on the level that I want it to be. And I definitely want to be more of a rim protector. I have to have more blocks and help my teammates as a bottom guy. That even if the opponent got through, that they meet me at the rim and in the paint, and that I help them there.
What can you tell us about Tennessee Tech?
Like I said, we watched the video. I don't know much about them. I mean, I know the players, I know the scouting, but definitely gonna be. The game is a game. The opponent is opponent. I heard their coach is a famous Kentucky player, ex-Kentucky player, so they'll definitely be motivated coming here at Rupp Arena, and we just have to answer from the first second, show them that they got nothing. They got nothing on us here, and that we're gonna show our dominance and play our game and win that game, and then prepare the best way possible for the next game, which we know it's really important for us.
It feels like I've heard like multiple teammates of yours say they just kind of had to tell you like, hey, sometimes when you get the ball, just go ahead and just shoot it instead of putting it on the floor.
Yeah, no, definitely. That was maybe an issue when I first came here, like maybe a month ago. But now I have no problem with shooting it, putting it on the floor. My teammates, coaches, they really believe in me. They really let me do everything basically. In I don't know, in a 4 months that I've been here, no one ever told me don't do that. So. I really feel comfortable also because of them and because of their support. So, yeah, I'm just, when I'm alone, I'm not wilding, but when I'm alone, I'm shooting the ball, and I'm dribbling the ball when I rebound the ball, I dribble the ball all across the field and trying to make a good pass for the teammates or making a power play or anything that helps.
How difficult was that at first, though? I guess if you'd always been used to putting it on the floor after getting it instead of just letting it fly as soon as it touches your hand. It feels like you're trying to like relearn how you've always played in a way, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, something I always did was when I get a rebound, I always like to dribble a little bit across the court, because I mean, even that is sometimes faster than rebounding the ball, then keeping it for a second or two, then looking for a guard. That's already a 4 or 5 seconds there already matched up bound there. So there was multiple possessions where I rebound the ball and dribble it across and found a pass ahead to some shooter, and we score. So I think that's something that really can help, and not just from me. I think also the other bigs can do that, and that just adds that's a new dimension of speed to our game, and that's what we are. We just need to be. Our main offensive tactics needs to be transition offense, speed, and if we were to execute that, the fast offense and physical defense, I think that's our formula for the winning.
You mentioned the next game a second ago, and I know you guys aren't looking past any opponents, but how eager is everybody in the locker room to get another shot at a top 25 like team?
I mean, it's just yes. I mean, sometimes, but it can be a trap to think ahead of some opponents. We need to focus on Tennessee Tech, but of course, like I said, we all know we're not gonna lie ourselves that the Tennessee Tech is same as the North Carolina. We really want to beat ranked opponents and show our value that we can do it, and yeah, it definitely matters. But like I said, we want best record we have, and that's winning the games no matter who the opponent is.
It's Thanksgiving week. Is there a Thanksgiving food that you're most excited to try?
I don't know a lot of food. I mean, of course, I know the turkey, but I tried the turkey before. But there is a pumpkin pie. Jack said pumpkin pie, so yeah, I'll definitely try pumpkin pie. But I will celebrate with our teammates, coaches, so I'll try anything that looks good on the table.
You a turkey fan?
Yeah, I am. I like turkey. Yeah.